In this video, I cover everything that you need to know about how to get a job as a full-time videographer, from creating your resume to nailing the interview. With more videographer jobs popping up everywhere, companies are starting to realize just how important video marketing is, making now the perfect time to apply for videographer positions. If videography is something that you're passionate about and would love to do as a career, then these tips should help you get started in finding your dream job. For me, working as a full-time videographer in the car dealership industry has actually been an incredibly rewarding experience. I'm paid well with generous benefits, and every day I have the opportunity to exercise my creativity and improve my skills. So you might be asking yourself, well, how did you get this job? So at the time, I was looking for more videographer work. I set up a few notifications on a couple of job sites for video work, so I'd be notified when anything was posted. One day I saw a job posting looking for a full-time videographer at a car dealership.
Hi there, how you doing?
It's actually no surprise that video is an important part of the automotive industry. More than 75% of car shoppers today say that it plays an important role in their buying decisions. Car dealerships recognize how important video has become to engage potential customers throughout the car buying journey. Now, the auto dealership industry is just one of the many industries right now that are actively looking for videographers. Now, in my situation, I work for a large company with over 40 dealerships, and I have the exciting challenge of creating video content for 8 different locations. This includes staff interviews, event montages, product explainers, and training videos. Way more than just car commercials.
Howdy again, I'm Cal Worthington Ford, and I got a whole bunch of goodies for you. I'm going to give you a Barack umbrella hat you can wear on your little head to keep the sun off of you.
Now, even though I had grown accustomed to my freelance lifestyle, I was intrigued by a job posting for a full-time videographer. So how did I land this job? Well, for one, I crafted an amazing resume that outlined my skills, experience, as well as a cover letter of why I was the person for the job. I made sure to provide a link to my video portfolio of some of my best work so they could see what kind of videos I could create. I made sure to mention that I was comfortable with video editing software like Premiere Pro and After Effects, as well as photo editing software such as Lightroom and Photoshop. Additionally, I put down several past clients who could vouch for my skills as a videographer. One thing that also helped was the fact that I had a drone license. Not only does this show that you're a pro and can be insured, but it also means that you can take drone shots, which everybody loves. So if you're serious about becoming a videographer, make sure to start working towards getting your drone license. It'll definitely give you an edge over the competition. One thing I want to stress is the fact that you need to be persistent. Don't just apply online and wait for someone to call you. Take the initiative and contact them directly. Try to set up an interview if possible, and definitely follow up with any emails or messages sent by the employer. No employer is going to get upset about somebody that's trying to get a job with them, unless of course you're being a little rude.
Of course he's busy, and so am I. 5 minutes, that's all I'm asking.
Another thing I recommend doing is a bit of research about the company you're going to be interviewing with. How long they've been in business, past videos they had done, and made some notes about how I can improve upon them and offer more value. Also, try to anticipate what kind of questions they may ask. Your experience, type of gear you use, where did you learn your skills. Another thing that I did was visualizing myself performing well in their interview and receiving the job offer. Now, this strategy actually really works. At least it did for me. What I would do is mentally rehearse being in the interview room, talking to the interviewer, asking questions confidently, them nodding their heads, smiling, and getting the job offer. So after several phone calls and a few back and forth messages, I was finally able to get an interview scheduled. A lot of companies are looking for videographers that think outside the box and show that they can come up with new ideas. And what I would recommend is actually just creating a custom video for them. And that's what I did. So I arrive at the interview and they tell me I have about 10 minutes until the interview is going to start. I'm waiting in the showroom and I decide, why not just film a video? So I pulled out my phone, took some clips of a car, edited it all together on my phone with some music and even some titles. It wasn't fancy, but it was definitely effective. When the interviewer saw it, I remember her eyes getting really wide and saying, no one's ever done that before. Now, even after all that, I wasn't offered the job on the spot. So I took the same approach I did when I'd scheduled the interview. And that's the follow-up.
So get on the phones, it's time to get to work.
After the interview, I sent a thank you email and asked them if there's anything else that I needed to send them that would help in their decision making. After several weeks, back and forth messages and emails and phone calls, I was finally offered the position. And I must say, it's one of the best decisions I've ever made. And although the work is a bit challenging at times and there are definitely some downsides, the advantages far outweigh any negative aspects. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button and also hit the subscribe button. My name is Andrew Cooper at A Cooper Video. I'll see you next time. Take care.